All right, hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the old 2000 Ford F350 7.3. We're going to be changing that little sensor right down there. The coolant, the temperature of the truck went to 0 yesterday and stopped and checked it. It was full of antifreeze, full of water, everything was working right. Let me show you. I run it in here a while ago and it's sat here for a little while. I had a chance to cool down some so I could get my hands down in there, but let me show you what the reading is. Right here we go. Stays on 0. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll show you how to change that sensor out. Then I'll show you how to take that stupid buzzer out. Maybe it won't kick off. So for, like I say, this thing's cooled down and everything, but I'm gonna go ahead, back the radiator cap off. All right, release any pressure that it might have. Now, there's a clip on the side of it, right down there. Let's see if I can reach. Sorry for trying to film. And here, let me see if I can film with this hand. Get right down here. There's a clip you have to mash in on the side right there for anybody that hasn't done this. There we go. There's the clip. There's how you mash it in. Let's see if I can tuck this mess over here out of the way. Maybe it'll stay. Sorry for shaking the camera. All right, and what you're gonna need to do this, and hats off to the designers at Ford because they designed this handy shelf right into the front because they probably knew you was gonna need it. But 19 millimeter, and I believe this extension will reach. I don't think we're gonna have to remove that shroud. I can push it back enough. I believe 19 millimeter will fit it. If not, we'll go find something else. May have to remove this right here, I don't know. I'm gonna put this camera down for 1 second while I break this loose and I'll pick it right back up. Okay, we have it broke loose now. We will lose some antifreeze, there's no way around it, so go ahead and get it loose here. All right. Pull that up off there. All right, we've got it finger tight. Let's go ahead and pull it up out. Yep, we lost a little bit of antifreeze. We'll check it, top it off, and wash that mess off. Well, folks, this one here, I think we figured out why it ain't working. I think we figured out the problem. Let's lay this aside. Now, I didn't go with OEM Ford stuff on this. I went ahead and got an aftermarket from a local parts house. It already comes, of course, with the thread sealing on it. I was going to try to, it would have been next week sometime before I could have got with Ford dealership to actually get one. Now, this is a little tricky to start. Make sure the threads are clean. A little bit tricky. You want to be careful and don't cross thread the thing or you're going to have trouble. So don't try to start it with a socket. Take your fingers and get it started. All right, I put the camera down while I was trying to start this thing because you didn't want to cross thread it. But anyway, once you get it tight or started, go ahead and put your socket back on or ratchet. Now there's probably a torque spec for this thing. I don't have it. I'm gonna snug it down just to where feel it pretty tight and quit right there. Now I'm gonna have to lay the camera and push that back. All right, there we are. The only thing left to do is plug the water back on. We'll top the antifreeze off after a while. I'm gonna go ahead and start it, check for leaks. If I can figure out which way that water turns. There we go, listen for a click. I'm gonna go start the truck, and when I come back, if everything has went correct, we won't have no leaks, and we'll start getting a temperature reading shortly. So let's go ahead and start this thing back up. go around here and check for leaks. To get a little bit better look at the bad part under the light in here, it had just broke off. The truck is a 2000 model, so it's 24 years old, and that is the original one of these that came in it. So, you know, can't say nothing bad about it. It's been a good, and it's got 100 and you'll have to look on the video, 180 some thousand mile, I believe it is, on it. So anyway, just want to get a little bit better look under some light here and see what happened. It just got brittle and wore out. All right, so we've get this thing to turn here. We got it put in. We run it long enough to tell that it's going to start reading and giving us a temperature. I've topped off, before I started, I topped off the antifreeze. So I do believe we're good to go. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. I hope this helps someone. Y'all have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.